Hello, my name is Ashley Gregory. I am a transgender woman and I am in recovery. This is my new YouTube channel, Trans in Recovery. I'll be documenting my transition from male to female and my recovery. So I'll start with my transition. For a long time, I felt that I should have been born female. Ever since I was a little kid, the women my family were a lot more calm and peaceful, which is where I was, while the men were really rowdy and violent. There was a lot of drinking and drugs in my family, my biological family. So I hid this part of me for a long time. When I was about 7 years old, I was in my first foster home, which would later become my adopted family. And I used to dance around the living room singing "I'm a Pretty Little Princess" and telling everybody that when I grew up, I would be a girl. And then I hid it again for most of the rest of my life until I was in a relationship with a woman I've known since second grade, so for like 37 years. We hooked up and both moved to Oklahoma where her grandmother had moved, and we met up here and we're in a relationship for 9 years. With my continued drinking, I was involved in a couple of fights with her. I got some domestic violence charges. After that relationship finally ended, I started thinking about how all my cisgender heterosexual relationships always failed. So I started looking into myself. Decided I was pansexual. I'm into men and women of any gender, of any sexual preference. And I realized it was time to come out and be myself. So April 24th or 25th, 2020, I just posted to Facebook that I'm coming out and I'm a transgender woman. And I hadn't really thought about it. I just decided to do it. And anybody who was loving and supporting would still be there, loving and supporting me. And whoever didn't, I didn't need them in my lives anyway. And I came out April 24th, 25th, 2020. Then I legally changed my name to Ashley Gregory June last year. Changed my gender last year. I was on hormones for 13 months before I was incarcerated earlier this year, and as soon as I'm working again, I will be back on them. It's as far as I've gotten on my transition. As far as my recovery, the longest in 26 years, the longest I've gone sober. I started drinking in the Marine Corps back in 1996, but in 26 years of drinking and using drugs, the longest I've had was between 2017 and 2018. Was 8 months and 3 weeks, and then I relapsed, and then after relapsing a couple different times, I went back into active addiction. So I continued drinking, admitting it to my parole officer, and after 3 years, she said she has no choice but to either put me in this program called mental health court, or she would file to revoke my parole. So I decided to join this program. Well, and I'd relapsed a couple times and tried hiding it, but got caught. So I spent jail time twice, and then I started sleeping through my alarm in May. I missed about 6 appointments in 2 weeks, so the judge sentenced me to 6 months in jail. Being legally a female, but not having bottom surgery, I couldn't be in with women, but since I was legal a woman, they wouldn't put me in with the men. So I spent the whole time in solitary confinement. By 3 months, the judge decided I had done enough time and released me. So I lost my apartment in 4 years. I lost my job in 3 years. I had to move back into the shelter here in Muskogee. Hospital rescue mission where I'm at now. Still looking for work. I've got 5 months sober as of last Thursday. Next, I'll be moving into a women's sober living room. After a few months there, then I'll be allowed to live on my own again. But right now, I'm chairing 2 meetings a week. Well, one of the meetings I'm chairing almost every day now until we find some other people that want to chair it. And then I chair an NA meeting once a week. And I'm also speaking this coming Sunday at an online AA meeting. So I'm hardcore and active into my recovery. And so this is my new channel documenting that. I hope you follow me. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.